Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to show you what I'm doing here with the Andro Corp Bravo 556. This is a Niko Sterling scope that I have on a quick detach, and it is a 3.5 by 10 by 44 AO IR infrared LRX. So what you have in the center of the scope here, you got parallax adjustment here, and I've only got about 55 yards. I painted this thing black. As you can see, it's worn off quite a bit from using it multiple times. But what you have here in the center of the scope, if it'll show up, is a lit Christmas tree. If you can see that. It's going in and out of focus. But it's right there in the back. And I can light that up all the way to the crosshairs itself and the crosshair. Either a red or a green. It's only picking up the hue around the outside of it, but right now it's green. So you have windage and elevation on the scope. Again, it's a Niko Sterling. Your illuminations here, windage, elevation, and parallax adjustment. It's got a little quick detach that I'm going to throw on here and see what we can do with the Andro Corp. This is some of the different rounds I got. I got two Gen 3 PMags set up, and this is from Lake City. I don't know if you can see it there. I can barely see it, but it's 223 Remington, and it's annealed really heavily. So when I got it out of the Browning box, I'm like, is that 556? It was a bulk pack, and I got both these filled with that. But we may try some of these other rounds here to see what the Ballistic Advantage barrel likes the best. I got the bronze PMC over here. That's 223 Remington. It's not coming out quite as fast. It is 55 grain full metal jacket boat tail at 2,900 feet per second muzzle velocity. Up here we've got the X-Tac PMC 556, and it's 55 grain, same thing, full metal jacket, 3120 feet per second. I'm hoping those do pretty well. And then here's some Winchester. I've got more in a safe, I'm sure of it. 55 grain at 3240 feet per second. And that's just a full metal jacket. Over here we've got the M855 green tip, and that's at 3060 feet per second for those. And then once we get it generally sighted in, I've only got about 58 yards out here in the back, but I want to go out to Knob Creek and going out, start maybe at 100 there and work my way back. The range is 300 yards away. This scope is a 3.5 by 10 power. I'm hoping to get some sort of a grouping at 200 yards. There's so much shooting going on, so much blasting going on. It's got a roof over it. It's so loud. It's irritating to me, but I enjoy shooting, and that's about the only range I can go to that's past 100 yards out. But we're going to take this light off here. That's an Olight Odin S, and we're going to set the scope up. We're going to take the little touchpad and stuff off and set the scope up on there and see what we can get. I'm hopeful to get some good groups with the 55 grain, kind of get it seated in, let the barrel seat in some, and then these up here are the 75 grain I made the other videos with. With it being a 1 in 7 twist, it'll stabilize the heavier bullets, and maybe if we have time we can get out to 200 plus, who knows, 300. Now there's a large plate rock that I shoot at all the time with my 7 Remington Magnum and 6.5 Creedmoor that I have, and you just about can't miss it if you're anywhere close to being on. I like to try that with the little 223 or 5.56, whatever's in the gun, but and have some fun while we're out there. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm hoping I feel well enough to do it. I'm in so much pain right now, I can't stand it. But I'm going to set up the scope here. I might get a little more flat black and go over the silver areas, but I don't really care. It's It's battle tested is what I say. But it seemed to work fine. I got this scope on sale. You know, it's not a name brand here. It's from overseas. But it was 55 bucks. So let's give it a try. And it's worked great. I've had it on two different ARs. My Anderson 5.56 initially. And we were pretty accurate with it. And then I put it on the 6.5 Grindle that I have. And was shooting out at 100 plus yards with it. So we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. I just really enjoy shooting and having fun. And I wanted to show this to you all. Again, I'm going to take the light and the pad off to have a little less weight on it with this big old scope. It's not a lightweight. It ain't no, whatever, Leopold or Vortex or something that's lightweight. With that mounting, a quick disconnect mount on there, it's probably, golly, I'm going to say 2.5, 3 pounds. So it's going to add some weight to it. But all right, guys, hopefully we can get one of these ammos, if not several, in a good group at 100 and then move back, maybe 150 and then 200 plus, and have a good day of shooting. All right, talk to you later.